In today's video, I'm going to show you my albino redgrass guppies and how they went from this to this 18 gorgeous new guppy fry. I'm also going to show you how we stop them from eating their own babies, which they did in their first pregnancy and birth. So here we go. These are my classroom guppies and I've brought them home for the holidays because, as you can see, they're about to have babies. It's Pearl on the left hand side who's pregnant, and you can see she's squared up a bit here. This is her second lot of babies. The first one she did not square up this much. On the bottom is Rumble, he's the male, and on the right hand side is Amelia. She's our girl who hasn't been pregnant yet. Now I have them all separated here in a breeder box, which is floating inside their normal tank. And this is because when I have separated Pearl out before, she gets very stressed, and I believe that has made her prolong having her last set of babies. So this time I've kept all three of them in the breeder box, hoping that the babies would drop down to the bottom. I swore she was about to go any second for days, but to me the most reliable sign that it is about to be any day is seeing the little eyeballs in her graved spot here. Before this, the graved spot did change from like a lighter orange to a darker red, but it's seeing the eyeballs that was the sure sign for me. She still stayed with her friends even when I swore she was about to go, because anytime I tried to separate them, she looked very distressed. So we kept them in here right up until she started popping out the babies. So here's the first birth I caught. So I had been sitting there watching for a few days, and without noticing anything was different to the 24 hours beforehand, I just suddenly saw a fry fall out. So here I picked up my phone and started recording. And this is the first one I caught on camera. So the only other thing that I can see now on reflection is she would swim forward and then backwards a couple of centimeters and forwards again. And she would do this a few times. So that's what you can see right here. So backwards a little bit and then forwards again. And she would repeat that a few times before the baby actually came out. She does go off the screen for a little bit, sorry, because I did film it more in the phone mode rather than the movie mode. So, but if you just wait a second, there you have it. There's the first one and the second one that I caught on camera. So here she is seesawing again a bit later on. Probably watched her for another hour or two. You can see her going forwards and backwards, and there's another and another. And here's another moment. Again, I've left the start on again so you can really see this forwards and backwards motion. Here again, like a seesaw. You can see some of her fry swimming around there. I watched her very carefully to check she wasn't going to eat them in case I had to scoop them out. But you can see she starts seesawing, and very quickly after she has another fry. So cute. So there's 18 in total. I've got a few more caught here, but she was a good mum. She didn't start to look interested in them until afterwards. I did take all the babies out when she started to look interested and put her back in the tank with her friends. So while I was giving these new babies attention, I did go back about an hour later and check on how she was doing, and I did see a fry in the main tank with the adult guppies, and as I tried to quickly get it, they quickly ate it. So I don't know if she had a few more and she did gobble them up, but the kids will never know. So here they are about a week after being born. They probably would be a little bit bigger if I fed them only baby brine shrimp. I gave them a bit of a mixed diet, but I'm going to stick to the baby brine shrimp now and see if they can grow a little bigger in the next few days, and then I might be able to put them back in with the parents. So thanks for watching. Please let me know if you have any questions. See ya.